John was just asking about Ferris.
Yep.
Obviously, with that being the Week 0 game, you were on the squad in 2022 that had bad blood with it.
Right.
17-14, really tight loss at that point in your career. What does it mean now, 2 years later, to be facing off against the Week 0 with these out-of-conference matchups that
Yeah.
MIAA is bringing in? How does that make you feel right now, knowing that that's going to be your starting point?
Yeah, I think the out of conference the out of conference games that we're adding to the schedule is awesome. Getting to play somebody out of conference is really fun. You know, seeing somebody a little bit different. Obviously, it's not too different for us because we did play them in the playoffs a few years ago, and they went on to win the national championship. So they're a great team, and to have a top 5 matchup at our place to start off the season, it's going to be really fun.
Gotcha. Leading this group in, I mean, you're here last year, you lost a few guys, you're bringing some guys back. What's kind of the changes? Because you worked with head coach Brian Wright, who was a very offensive-minded guy.
Yep.
You're asking Jack. Tom is a very defensive-minded guy.
Yep.
So with that change coming in, you getting a new OC, new group, all that, how are those adjustments working out for you?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Bringing Coach Anthony in, somebody who was there my first 2 or 3 years, it was a really easy turnover. You know, being familiar with already a bunch of guys on the team was really easy transition for a lot of guys. And then bringing in Coach Kevin Blyle, as our new offensive coordinator, I feel like our offense has invested a bunch in the spring and summer, and I'm so proud of that group for how they have adapted and really worked and pushed over these past few months to get ready for fall camp in the season.
You lose Katz's.
Yep.
Right? You bring J-Rob back. You lose Ty.
Yep.
But you're still here. So with that 1-2 punch, so to speak, that you had going on last season with Ty, how do you see that evolving in 2024?
Yeah. Obviously, Ty came in last year and did some really good stuff. Was able to do some stuff in the run game to take some hits off of, kind of spread those hits out a little bit. But you know, I think we'll find ways on our offense to adapt that and keep going and push forward and find an even better way.
Just talking about some of the guys that left, but one of the guys that left a couple years ago came back, Christian Carter.
Yeah.
What's it been like being able to throw to him again?
He's awesome. He's probably one of the fastest guys in the conference. Somebody who was very successful in this conference and for us, left for a year and came back, and somebody that I've already had a connection with in the past. So being able to spark that again has been really fun.
Mark Smith, another one of the new hires. Do you work with him much?
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. Obviously, been around football his whole life. Pitt State legend. So it's awesome being able to have a quarterback and somebody who's played here be able to come in and coach for us. It's awesome. It speaks on the tradition and how great Pitt State really is.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the senior class, the guys that have been here, like you and Jack, some of the guys that have been here for a while with you guys? What does it mean for you guys to be leading this year's group?
Yeah, it's awesome. The senior leadership we have on this team has made this transition, coaching changes, and the new offense so much easier. Just credit to the guys and how they've handled everything. And we got a lot of guys that decided to come back this year for their last year, put their lives on hold, and come back and say, hey, let's go give it one more shot.
Yeah, can you elaborate a little bit on that? The guys coming back, you even one of them coming back
Yeah.
here, where I'd assume the last couple of years the playoffs left a bad taste in your
Right,
mouth.
for sure. I mean, obviously having the 2 seasons that we did back to back, winning the conference, being very successful, and then going to the playoffs and having a second round exit, it was kind of a no-brainer for me and for some of these other guys too. But after the season ended, after Coach Wright decided to leave, and we all kind of got together and made sure that we got everyone back that we could.
For you personally, just what does it mean to be a Gorilla, to be able to wear the uniform, do the Gorilla walk for the home games, everything?
It's awesome. I mean, there's so much tradition and history. Our community supports us. Everyone in the town shuts down on Saturdays. Everyone loves Pitt State football. And for me, it's an absolute blessing to play for this university in this town. These past 5 years have been the best years of my life.
Thanks, Chad.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.